Alright, welcome back. I'm going to tie just a bugger pattern that was working fairly well for me at the end of the last season. So I've got a size 8 streamer hook in the vise. I've downsized my bead so I could get on the bend, so I've got a 5/32 on. I'm going to start with about 10 wraps of 0.025 lead wire. Trim that little extra off. Just going to start my thread back here in the back. Lock that vise in a little bit tighter. I can't do it with the camera in my way. First thing we're going to do is put the tail on. And I've got a really large piece of marabou here. I'm only going to use the tip side of it, and then I'm going to use all this stuff off to the sides for a wing. So we're going to go about the distance of the shank. Go ahead and pinch wrap that in. About 3 turns and we'll adjust it just so it's sitting right off the back. Just bring this guy forward to where it meets up with my lead. I'll trim this out and set it aside. Tighten that down. Cross wrap some thread over my lead. Come about halfway back. I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. Probably put another wrap in. Or sequence of wraps over the shank. Just help hold it all down. And we need a little tail flash. Just got some pearl flashabou here. Alright, let's get this lifted up into place. We'll trim this off just past the tail. Oops. There we go. For the body, I'm using Simperfly Dirty Bug yarn in Caddis Green. And I'm going to tie this in right on the underside here. Help even that out. I'm just going to palmer this guy forward. Nice and tight. I'm going to leave a little bit of a room for a collar. Okay. Pulled pretty hard on that to turn the whole fly. Okay, so for the hackle, I'm just going to use this olive grizzly. We'll tie it in soft hackle style. trim this out. Any long webby fiber will work. Reverse that stem. Okay. And you could add some little rubber legs or flash here if you wanted. Now, with this piece that I've already cut, I'm just going to take all the fibers that are off to the side that we didn't use. Just pull them out to the side. I'm going to come get the other side and do the same thing. Just even up the tips. And pretty close. That'll make a nice little wing. And we're just going to go overlap just into about half the tail. We're going to keep this guy right on top, or pretty close to right on top. Come over the sides a little bit if you need to. There we go. Reverse that. Tie that down. And we can trim this out. And wax my thread. I'm going to use some dubbing to fill that gap. And the dubbing I'm using is a blend of Antron and olive brown ice dub. It's one of my favorite combinations for olive dubbing. It's about a 50-50 blend. Nice collar on there. And now for the big finish. Do a wet whip and try to sneak that in behind that bead and call it done. Put another one in. There you go. Fun little booger pattern. It's working pretty well for me last year, so I'm going to double down and give it a go again this year. Tie a few up and take it fishing. Other than that, everybody, happy tying, take care, and I'll see you next time.